Hello, good morning sa inyong lahat. Makikita nyo, dalawa kami kasi meron pong isang speaker na hahabol po sa ating show. The speaker here, si Tito Toby, ay meron lang inaasikasong importanteng event no, dito sa amin. At ano nga bang event yung tawag natin dyan?
Today
Diba?
we released a turtle
Oo.
that has been here with us for 17 years. We had to rehabilitate that turtle and help it to get strong enough to be set free para makauwi na po siya.
Bakit ano ba yung background? Bakit napunta sa atin yan at nag-stay ng 17 weeks?
Yes, kasi
Tagal.
17 weeks ago, nalaman po namin, tinawagan kami ng DNR, and they found he had turned in 3 turtles. Akala daw niya land turtle, tinago niya sa kanilang lugar. Akala niya land turtle, so hindi niya iniisip na ang pagkain nito at ang bahay nito ay sa dagat. So nilagay niya sa fresh water.
Fish pond nila.
Oo.
Sabay.
Fresh water.
Oo.
Tapos pinapakain niya ng kangkong, kanin, na hindi naman ho talaga pagkain ng
Pag
seafood.
isang turtle yung kanin at kangkong, hindi pa.
Yes.
Sea turtle ay itong klase ang pagkain niya.
At syempre, sanay sa dagat. No? So, itong mga turtle po na to, kawawang-kawawa. Akala po namin nga noon, hindi na sila mabubuhay. Pero syempre,
Kasi nanghihina sila.
at saka pati yung balat nila, nagkaiba-iba na.
Oo, parang may sakit talaga sila at that time. Diba? Ang tamlat, pati yung mga mata, parang yung talagang droopy,
Oo.
na parang
Napakalungkot
sakit talaga.
nila, lungkot ang
May sakit.
itsura. Oo.
But today,
Yung isa po, na-release na namin week. And then today po, another one ang ni-release. May isa pa po na malapit na rin i-release.
Oo.
Kasi ho, sinigurado namin, lumakas sila ng gusto para pagka na-release ulit sa dagat, kayang-kaya na nilang maging malusog at mabuhay ng tama.
at pasalamat tayo sa mga DNR staff na nagpunta dito para mag-injection, no? Hindi ba?
They will receive vitamins. At saka laging chinecheck kung sila ay okay.
Mm.
Kami naman dito ho sa aming Korma project,
Yes.
yung aming turtle conservation project, kami yung nag-aalaga na araw-araw papalitan yung tubig nila galing sa dagat. So, marami ho kaming volunteers na kailangan din sila pasalamatan sa tulong. Imagine po, kasi medyo ganyan na ho ang turtle. No? Medyo
Malaki, hindi hatchling, malalaki to.
Still juvenile.
Oo.
So, they are right now, that one na ni-release, 1/3 of its size kung adult na siya. So, malaki pa ang kanyang i-grow. Yeah.
At saka masaya tayo dahil tayo ay ang guest natin na pumunta going out of her way ay yung governor.
Yes, our new governor, si
Rafi
Rafi, she came in
Ortega.
Yes, and she helped release and kinwento po niya sa amin na dream pala niya maging marine scientist nung bata pa siya.
Mm-mm.
Kasi ho, sa tabing dagat din siya lumaki. So, she also loves talaga the marine environment.
Oo.
So, we're very thankful to her for coming and gracing our affair. At pinangalanan pa niya yung ating turtle ngayon.
Ang pangalan daw
Ay Puso.
si Puso.
Which is in line daw with their work for.
Yeah. She was naturally, truly, sincerely excited.
Oh yes.
Excited siya.
Very happy.
Talagang, involved siya doon sa whole event, no? At saka, marami siyang, yung sinasabi niya na, actually, ito yung hinahanap rin niya mga ganyang activities, hindi ba? So, she's a very caring. Sabi nga niya, hindi ba mahirap i-release yung turtle na inalagaan kasi na-attach ka na. Yung gano'n.
So, medyo manghiyak-hiyak rin po yung ilan sa amin. Kasi, syempre, pag nag-alaga tayo, nagkakaroon din tayo ng attachment doon. Pero, just like a parent who will have to let the children go when they grow up, ganun po sa atin. Syempre, gusto natin yung kailangan nila.
Yeah.
Diba?
Sinagot nga siya ni Carlos, yung sa Kurma project natin, sabi niya, Yes, we have this concern and love for them, but because we know what is their best interest, we have to do what is best for them. So kahit ibig sabihin yan ay letting go, hindi ba? We have to let go because it is good for their sake. Kaya ano naman, it was a very happy occasion. Kaya lang si Sir Toby ay kasama pa ni Governor, kaya hindi pa siya makasali sa atin. But
We're showing her around the hatchery and the things that we do in our turtle conservation
yes,
program.
oo.
Don't worry, he will try to catch up with us.
Sinabi naman niya, hahabol daw siya. Okay. So,
Yeah.
today,
One more thing I would like to add
yes,
about our governor, nakakatuwa po kasi. Kasi ang title, ang ating topic ngayon is tolerance. di ba? And tolerance leads to acceptance and inclusivity. Alam niyo po itong aming governor, she's very young and she's also really very caring. And something she did was to learn how to speak the sign language as to include those who speak in that language. So this is also a part of the picture of tolerance, di ba? The caring and wanting to accept everyone, no matter what situation you're in. This is what tolerance is really about.
ano ba yung going out of your way to develop the skills to be able to reach out to more people? Kahanga naman yung ganyan, ano niya, endeavor.
Oo, napakaganda.
Yung effort niya. So, ang ano natin ngayon, ang topic natin is tolerance.
Yes,
And meron kang ikukwento about sa TAC, yung ano.
Yes, I just come from Congress, no? It's called the Traditional and Alternative Healthcare. Yeah, this is a group of this is the interest now of our government because meron tayong di ba meron tayong universal healthcare. And syempre hindi naman ganun at medical doctor. So our Department of Health has made it so that inclusive na rin kasali yung ating mga traditional healers, yung ating mga alternative healthcare, mga naturopath, ating mga tagahilot, albularyo. No? So, acupuncturist, no? Marami po tayong modalities in the country. And so, their work is very wonderful and it also shows tolerance for the different cultures and their practices, no, na actually, nagpunta pa sila sa iba't ibang lugar, even yung pinaka-remote na area, para makilala ang mga healers na yan. Ma-interview sila, matulungan sila, malaman kung ano yung mga wonderful things ginagawa nila para matulungan lahat ng ating mga kababayan. And one thing that struck me also, aside from their work, was noong umpisa po ng aming Congress, nakakatuwa kasi diba meron tayong invocation, meron tayong flag ceremony, we saw our Philippine song anthem. Yung kanila po, meron silang video pinakita, kumakanta sa prayer natin and the flag ceremony. Puro po mga kababayan natin from their different regions wearing their traditional cultural heritage, yung kanilang mga damit. Ang ganda-ganda, nakakataas ng balahibo kasi talagang feeling included. Lahat sila, no? Lahat tayo. So, I think that's a really wonderful example of how tolerance works to bring people together. Sama-sama tayong gagaling. Sama-sama tayong aangat.
Kasi for inclusivity to work, kailangan talaga ng tolerance.
Yes.
No? You have to also respect and also, of course, kung may pagkakaiba, kasi syempre, iba-ibang background, iba-ibang culture, how does tolerance work? Kahit kaiba sa ginagawa mo, lifestyle mo, kumbaga, you learn how to live with it.
Yes.
Diba? Kasi kunyari, ganun sila magsalita. Parang si governor, nag-aaral pa siya ng sign language. No? So, yung mga, minsan imperfections na rin, sabihin natin hindi sila perfect. Kahit naman tayo, lahat naman tayo.
Wala naman sa
perfect din. So, yung pagkatanggap mo na ganito yung character nila, ganito yung kanilang ugali, makes it so you can live together.
Oo. When we have respect for each other, then we're willing to learn something from each
Yeah.
other. In fact, just because somebody is different doesn't mean that we should, parang iba ka, yung gano'n, di ba? Hindi eh. Yung minsan, it's the differences that make each other interesting, di ba?
Oo.
I get so curious. How do you do this? Di ba? Ito, like when I first, because hindi po ako talaga taga La Union, I have embraced this as my home. Because when I came here, syempre, I go to the market. Favorite ko yan, punta agad ako sa palengke, wherever I go. Kasi tapos, kita yung pagkakaiba di ba? Yung parang, wow, ano yung gulay na yan? No, I never saw that. And then, ituturo nila sa'yo ngayon. Ito, masarap ito, ganito ito luto. And then, masarap, buti ito sa ganito.
Meron silang ulam, paitan. At siguro from the word yun. Pinapaitan. From the very word, alam nyo na mabait. Oo. They like it eh. Di ba? It's also free. I mean, very cheap and very affordable.
Lang yan. Pero, full of nutrients.
Yes. So you learn that.
Yes.
You learn that from them. You learn that. Minsan meron pang tip eh. Ma'am, niluto mo yan sa gata. Niluto mo. Tuturuan ka pa. So, very sharing naman yung so, appreciating. Di ba? You were saying.
Nakakatuwa kasi, sila, they're very open to sharing what they have.
Yes.
So we just have to also open ourselves to what they are giving us. Words of knowledge yun.
Baka pwede natin i-share yung kwento natin dun sa Hiraya na naging mga bisita natin.
Oo.
Diba? Kasi meron din po kami nag-event na mga blind. No?
Yes, this is also another story of inclusivity.
Yes.
Sige, kwento mo. Oh, wait. Andito na si Tito Toby. Yes.
Oo. Actually,
Abol na siya sa atin. We told them about our our governor has so kindly joined us. Excited pa siya.
Oo. And dito sa beach po ginawa yan at mga tao rin na galing DNR were with us
And the Coast Guard.
Coast Guard.
Who are always our partners sa aming mga efforts sa Kurma.
Ano sabi ni Governor? Meron ba siyang huli mga salita para
to study marine biology.
Yes, that kwento.
But,
Pinapanilayan.
things like, pero, I mean, so we have to bring her to the hatchery, no?
Oo.
So,
You will actually put the baby the eggs.
tapos meron doon si Own.
Yung yung
Stable na.
Meron po kami WD
Pawikan with disability na meron siyang
Kulang siya ng
lang yung liver siya at saka yung shell niya sa ilalim nag-develop. So nakikita niya yung
puso.
puso. So it's an I think it's an olive ridley.
Oo, yes.
Olive Ridley pa rin.
Ngayon, siyempre it's touching to a person, no? At least nakita natin yung puso ng aming governor. She's very touched by it. And she was very happy to be a part of the release this morning. Pasalamatan din natin siya.
Oh, yes.
Very enthusiastic. And alam niyo, Sabado ngayon eh. Supposed to be, ang schedule niya, all
Yeah. Today, sana, her family day. She's a young son.
so sabi niya,
1 year old.
next, she'll bring her son. Yung mga hatchlings na, maliliit na pag mag-release.
kahit 1 year old pa lang yung anak niya, pinag-isipan na niya, hindi ba?
Oh, yes. Because she wants to also appreciate nature.
Yung sa ating na pag-uusapan, alalahanin niyo, when teacher of tolerance, di ba?
Oy, batiin natin yung mga sumali sa atin, si Palmo, Salo, and Seth Yapes.
So, nakapag sapa.
Okay.
Si Vina, at saka si Osby Gino. Okay, Hardball. Kaya sa'yo natin this morning, talagang exciting yung may mga ganyang occasions and events to meet people and to share with people, no, yung mga advocacy natin. And just nice to have the governor know that where her heart is, no?
Yes. So, and just before you came, we were talking about the group, the blind who came.
Yes.
We like to
Yung Hiraya naman, ang kanilang advocacy ni Eva, no? Tsaka sina Christina is actually to organize events and immersions for blind people,
The visually impaired. Actually,
visually impaired.
VIPAL. Visually impaired fashion and lifestyle. That's what it is. But then they have a program na Hiraya.
Yeah. To let them experience different things na sometimes na hindi na nila na-experience dahil sinasabing tao, hindi mo ka na makasya, hindi ka na lumabas, hindi ka pwedeng maging tourist, hindi ka pwedeng ibang lugar. You cannot bake, you cannot sew, you cannot kasi
Hindi
they're
sila
visually impaired. So, ang goal nila is to also allow these people to go through experiences na makaka-enrich din buhay nila at they will also be inspired, no, to that they can do things, you know, in their scope of capacity para rin makaka sila sa ibang tao.
Sabi nila, bakit? Just because we are visually impaired, meron pa rin naman kaming human right na mag-enjoy, na makapasyal, at
Yes.
matuto ng iba't ibang bagay.
Yes. And in fact, dito lang sa Self-Care, yung package natin, nag-umpisa tayo with a talk on wisdom, and then nag-present ka, hindi ba?
Yes, kasi kami ho, sa Science of Identity, we look beyond the differences in our bodies.
Yes.
Diba? So for us, okay, you're visually impaired, but there are things that you can still learn. No, and so even if kami po na sa Science of Identity right now, we were Science of Identity Foundation, we can see we had to learn how to teach them also, no? Kasi what did we want to teach them? Nagturo tayo ng acupressure.
Oo. So, yan ang tinuro mo.
Yes, oo.
With a sort of massage na rin, hindi ba
Yes, so,
self-massage?
kasi, syempre, they also go through pressures, they also have pains and all that, so we had to learn how to explain it to them so that kaya nila, no? So,
Oo.
tuwan-tuwa po sila doon,
At
ano?
tapos si Tito Toby, nagturo din.
Ng breathing.
Hitting at saka tapping. Kasi sa atin, when I kasi gusto ko yung breathing eh.
Oo.
Kasi kahit na lahat tayo kailangan huminga.
Oo, sabi nga bakit, oo. Even if you're visually impaired, you have to breathe,
You have to
diba?
breathe.
And do it right. Oo.
Right. Maturuan din kayo nung wasto pamamaraan.
Oo.
Kasi sila, because limitado nga yung
Galaw.
galaw.
Yes.
So that means yung mga organs nila hindi nabibigyan ng wastong attention para makafunction ng tama.
Correct.
Yes.
Pero sinabi ko naman, pag huminga kayo ng tama, magtama yung proseso, you will not gain maximum effect of your energy production system functioning well. So, at least, hindi yung parang
Sluggish.
sluggish, hindi lang 1/3, kung hindi baka 1/4 na lang yung kapasidad ng kanilang lang kasi hindi nga nila nagagamit. Tsaka pangalawa, hindi sila sanay na gumalaw yung katawan nila.
Yeah.
Bilang nila yung step.
Kasi right now po, itong mga visually impaired, that group, they learn how to use the computer, make programs and things like that. A lot of their
Teacher
work
sila eh.
is through the computers. Yeah, they're actually teachers. So, syempre, pag computer, medyo sedentary, di ba? So, we wanted them to have maximum health benefits.
Pero nakita mo rin, observe mo na medyo nahihirapan sila kasi hindi nga sanay.
Hindi sanay.
Oo.
Kaya kahit kami, on our part, I have to make some adjustments. So,
We learned.
we learned.
from the
Dami namin matutunan. Pag ganyan pala, kailangan ganito yung approach yung turo mo.
Yeah.
Huwag mo expect na matuturo mo lahat ng sinishare mo sa person who but dito hindi. Pero yung hearing potential nila is so
very
strong.
sensitive.
Tapos nakikita niyo rin na yung effect ng the way they are, yung limitation ng kanilang galaw, you see that there's also a lot of tension on their part.
Oo.
Because syempre they just arrived, they were not yet oriented very well sa location, so we had to help them adjust.
Oo.
Plus, ayun yun eh, there's things that they weren't really sure how they would respond.
Yeah.
This was kasi their first time to try out.
Pilot
project po kasi.
Tapos ang iba pa natin in-offer na activities sa kanila ay aromatherapy.
Yun.
Right.
Gusto po nila.
Parang wow, na-amaze sila.
Oo.
Tapos meron din on herbal teas at saka yung baking cookies.
Yes,
Oo.
naku,
Right.
kasi alam mo na kanila marunong mag-bake. Although one of them marunong na magluto, but not baking. So, they were so happy that they're able to make, alam mo, ang ganda-ganda ng cookies na ginawa nila. Talagang perfectly round na.
Tapos nalaman namin, meron pa talagang special measuring cups and measuring spoons for visually
Yes,
impaired.
which we didn't know. Next
Oo.
time, we should have those already para mas madali.
That's why, alam nyo, one thing I would share to everyone.
Mm-mm.
As they are learning, they're also learning.
Yeah.
We're beginning to appreciate more that, look, on the end of the day, there are brothers and sisters
Yeah.
that they deserve something more than what they have been. Kumbaga, ay, yun kayo, hindi na namin kayo matuturan. They even learn how to swim.
No, ang dami po nila.
Gusto sila ng mga tennis sa dagat.
To do pottery.
Pottery.
Sewing classes.
May sewing daw sila.
Ang dami po kasi here in La Union, ang ganda. Ang dami tumulong.
At saka tuwa-tuwa daw everyday pupunta sila sa dagat. Yung feeling nandun ka sa tubig
Yes,
and everything.
oo.
They appreciated that. And also as far as sa ating mga contributions sa safe care package natin ay nagpuro ng ginawa ng AccuDetox sa ear,
Did AccuDetox for
para ma-relax
They love
and
that.
they had the meditation after that. Complete na
Sarap na
ang
sarap po
package.
sila.
Oo, complete. Tuwa sila.
You know, one of our volunteers, she said, this experience has opened my eyes to see so much. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
From being interacting with those who are visually impaired, it opened our eyes so much.
Meron pa tayo
Wonderful
yung
experience.
singing activity with them. Yung song ng Buhay from Pabs the Adivas, we taught them the chorus. Kaya nung pagkakanta na yung choir ng Safe Care Choir, sali sila, tapos sabi, wow, parang concert, sabi ng gano'n.
Uy, said mo naman kung ano yung chorus na yan.
Ayan,
Refrain.
tignan. Sabi niya, di ikaw ang isip mo, katawan ay damit lang sa paglalakbay. So parang appreciate nila, na-feel nila yung message, yung song, and also
touched by that.
at saka yung interaction, kumbaga naka-immerse sila, kasama sila ng ibang taong kumakanta, na nagandahan sila dun sa experience na yun. And of course, meron din tayong yung mga reflection. Sat with them after the morning session and the afternoon session. Pati yung meron sa lunch.
Mindful eating.
Oo.
Mindful eating kami kamayan.
Mindful eating, wala magsasalita.
Yes, for 10 minutes ba yun? 10 minutes.
I think that's one thing that they were parang madali para sa kanilang gawin yun na. Kami ngayon na yung kasi we have to be quiet.
Hindi, but they learned a lot of it. They appreciated all of
At the end of the day, in this one, the program, see, this is like a pilot activity. In that, look, how many of our mga kapatid sa buong Pilipinas na may mga ganitong
Ang visually impaired.
Marami po.
kasi parang hindi lang sila, sige, mag-gitara ka na lang sa tabi o kasi magmasahe ka.
Oo nga.
Kasi ka na lang tanaw kalasa. You do massage or you do whatever.
And that they have to be dependent always on certain activities with other people. Kumbaga, alagain.
That's
Diba?
what-
Parang yung
that's- That's what the normal, the
idea is, diba, tungkol sa kanila. So that's why na these groups, they're trying to change this. No, so, this is part of our learning to be tolerant. So I hope if any of you out there, there's some kind of thing you want to share with them, let us know. We will get you hooked up together. Dito po sa San Juan, nung nag-umpisa yung kanilang idea and we were just meeting about this, konti pa lang ang mga gustong tumulong. But then, syempre, kinuwento namin sa aming mga kaibigan dito. So many have jumped in. Kami din, we're gonna teach them something. This has enriched all of us.
Yeah, they
So
stayed for almost
beautiful.
10
And they're
days.
still here, I think.
No, they left.
They just left.
Kasama sila doon sa
They
isang
were just the
release
other
ng
day.
kasama sila sa release.
Everybody, kahit po yung kapitbahay namin, sumilip sila habang nagtuturo kami. Nagtuturo sila ng pottery. So, kami din, magtuturo ng pottery sa kanila. So, ang dami
At saka may nagturo ng accessible gardening.
They
Yun.
even learned archery. Can you believe that?
Oo.
Kahit ako, hindi ako marunong dyan.
Tapos yung iba daw, yung cacao, dinala sila sa isang
Ah, sa
farm na may
chocolate.
cacao.
Ah.
Ay, ito pala ang ibig sabihin, pinanggalingan ng chocolate, no?
Oo.
Kinakapa nila si cacao, tapos
Oo.
tinikman nila and everything. So, which I'm sure a lot of Filipinos have not even
Oh, tasted the cacao.
seen or touched a cacao, much more yung lalo na yung pagtikim, no? So, there's so
Okay.
many things.
Yeah, let's greet everybody else. Matt,
Good morning, Myra Muriel. Thank you for being
Good
here.
morning, Lilia. Then Patrick. Patrick, good morning. Then Ningo, good morning from Gen. Yeah,
Three, Gen
Gen
3.
3. Okay.
Trias, General
General
Trias.
Trias. Good morning to all of you. And I hope that, the sharing of this morning, look, the word tolerant, for example, nakikita natin, pag tumunga kami dito kung saan kami, nakikita namin yung mga puno. May, may more tolerant than the tree, di ba?
Oh, yes.
analogy
Oo nga,
yan.
no? Ang
Analogy.
tree talaga is a good analogy.
Analogy. Kasi ang mga puno, umulan, umaraw, bumagyo, bahain,
Uminit.
Magtagulo.
Uminit.
Andyan pa rin.
alam nyo, kasi
Kahit
kadalasan,
mabalian, buhay pa rin.
kung hindi sila talagang binigyan ng gano'n, na nature, ng tolerance, hindi sila tatagal ng taon-taon na napakahabang panahon na sila ay nandyan palagi. At
Oo.
alam niyo, binibigyan pa nila. Hindi lang sila nagbibigay ng shade para sa atin, saka mga prutas, ngunit pati tubig, pati linis ng hangin, pati ganda ng scenery, ang daming
Tsaka
binibigyan niya para sa
pinapalamig din
atin.
niya yung hangin.
Oo.
Tsaka
Pagkain para sa mga ibon,
Ay,
mga
gamot.
insekto,
Oo.
at saka pati sila ay bahay ng mga condominium yan ng mga ibon.
So for ano pa, isa pa na pinaka-importante, pag pinagsama-sama mo sila lahat, sila yung nagbibigay ng bastong balanse ng ating
Yes.
temperatura sa planeta natin.
Yeah.
Tsaka kanyo
The
yung
whole planet is
pinaka
dependent on them.
magbibigay ng fertility ng lupa sa ating
Yeah.
magsasaka, sila rin.
Tsaka they give us also inspiration.
Right.
Ibang klase
Diba?
ng puno. Alam nyo, the
Yung
other
prayer
day,
daw dyan, di ba yung bata tayo, yung mga high school, yung tree na prayer.
Yung
Yung poem.
Ah. There's, ano pa yun? Ano pa muna?
Dapat malaman ng tao ulit yung prayer, yung poem na yan.
Nothing more wonderful than a tree, di ba? Siguro si Muriel, alam niya, no?
for sure.
Kailangan, okay, Maria,
Sorry,
hapos
biglang
here.
our memories fail.
Kasi, na-excite sila masyado gusto ginagawa nilang nakaraan eh. Good morning, Janet. Thank you for
Hi,
coming. Good
Janet.
morning. Sorry, we miss you all. We miss you and stuff.
Hello,
Anyway,
Yeah.
But just the other day, I saw the trunk of a tree. Sampalok. Naputol-putol siya. Pero from each section like this, aba, umuusbong. Wow.
Gano'n meron
Kahit
talaga,
ano gawin mo
no?
sa puno talaga, very tolerant siya.
Yes.
So it's a wonderful reminder for us to follow.
Yes.
di ba may mga journeys na mga kwento nung araw? Di ba yung mga pilgrims na naglalakad, going to special places? They would always remember such tree.
Oo.
They would share stories.
Yes, there.
Kung ganito ka na yung lalakarin niya, dadakay sa ganitong lugar.
Landmark siya.
Yung landmark. Alam niyo sa ating bansa, unfortunately, pinagpuputol yung mga landmark,
Wala yung mga
beautiful trees
landmark.
sa mga tabing traveling areas natin. Alam niyo, nagiging simento na lang yung ating mga landmark at saka nilalagay nila ng numero. Noong araw, hindi naman eh. Yung mga puno dito, yung spring sa ganitong tabi ng puno na yan. There's so many stories like this eh. And up to now, many places you go to, especially in the forest where our indigenous people would live
Oo.
Yes.
and go, it all has to do with the trees.
Uy, pati pala sa honey, the nectar
Right.
of the trees.
Oh,
di
yan,
ba?
oh, siya
Yan,
yung
you
galing,
get
oh.
the honey.
So we have feedback here from Myra Muriel. Sabi niya, maganda din siguro yung iba siya lang mga visually impaired sa forest smells and textures. Actually, nagawa po natin rin
Nagawa na
yan.
namin
Oo.
yun kasi meron tayong tinawag na forest bathing pero sabi ko,
But we did it at the beach. We had immersion sa nature sa beach.
Right.
At saka when they learned about the tea and aromatherapy, meron po silang hawak na mga dahon, inaamoy nila, hinahawakan nila. You want to
Favorite nila si lemongrass.
Hindi nila akalain na yung mga tsaa na yun, kasi hindi sila masyadong mahilig sa tsaa. Ang isip nila, baka lasang pangit daw yung
Mapait
lasa.
daw yung black tea kasi ang nabibili.
And they were surprised na, wow, ang sarap pala, na mabango. And then, na-memorize na nila yung textures and the smell. So,
Yes.
meron kasi kaming parang test at the end. We passed it around again. Okay, identify. And they were all pasado.
Oh. Ayan, bumakinig si Eco Bricks Cavite. Okay,
Good
Zaldi.
morning. Mike Rex, good morning.
Yes. And Jordan. And Green Camp Philippines.
Yes.
Malundi on Saturday. Wow.
I like that.
Very green. Very green greeting. Okay, so we are able to, also there's a saying about tolerance that a real successful person is one who can tolerate his senses and mind's demands.
Ay,
Kasi ang measure ng person who is a real leader or successful person, kaya niyang i-control yung senses niya at saka yung demands ng mind, Kasi
Kasi ang gulo yun.
Panggulo,
Laging, if you have something to do, meron ibang humihila sa'yo.
Pero si Tito Toby, may isa na naman siyang event na pinuntahan. He talked about success. Kinausap rin niya yung mga business
sa mga
people.
small and medium
Oo.
enterprises.
Maganda rin yung definition niya ng success.
Oo, kasi sabi natin, pagdating sa success, kadalasan, ang intention natin, bilangin natin yung bank account natin kung lumalaga, nagbibilang ng kita. Ngunit ang true success, dapat lahat hagit. Lahat ng tao makikinabang, lahat, even yung everything. Kaya
Pati
sila,
yung environment.
so maging lahat, sabi ko nga, dahil kayo yung mga negosyante, dapat sana environment friendly lahat na kayo ngayon. Meron kayong sariling, kumbaga na, di ba, meron tinatawag na corporate social responsibility, di ba? Sabi ko ngayon, hindi. Every individual has a social responsibility. Lahat tayo, hindi dapat kamo corporation lang. Kundi tayo. Kasi gumagamit tayo ng resources ng nature. Kung ginawa natin ito, maintindihan natin ang gusto. Kung ano yung limitation ng anong ibibigay sa atin ng ating natural system. Kung meron kayong kunin, gamitin, kailangan meron kayong ibabalik.
Yes.
Kasi kung ano man ang tinanggal ninyo o ginamit ninyo sa natural resource at hindi kayo nagbalik o sinobrahan nyo yung kinakailangan ninyo, tinanggal nyo na yung, kasi negosyante sila para yung return of investment, yung mga ganon. Ang binibilang nila yung puhunan nila, pero hindi nila binibilang yung pinaka-resources in nature na ginagamit. So, inisisap sila. Okay. Kala karami ba tubig ang ininom natin sa isang araw? Kala kabarang karaming tubig ang ginagamit natin? Ang daming mga ganon. But ang dating dyan, at the end of the day, this is something we can discuss in one of the shows. But today, we discuss about the nature of tolerance. Then, we embrace this trait. We should embrace this in our life because we are gifted to be able to, in our own lives, to be able to embrace such qualities of tolerance, courage. Ang dami. Tayo maintindihan natin yun eh. And we can actually make changes in our own lives to be able to relish the nature of being tolerant. Kasi akala lang natin, mahirap yung gagawin yan. Yung pala, yung perception ng isang tao who's very tolerant, nag-iiba.
Actually,
Iba ang perception niya. May peace ka ngayon. Kasi hindi ka na ngayon naapektuhan ng maraming bagay na nangyayari sa'yo. Hindi kayo agitated palagi.
Parang maliit na bagay lang, ma-agitate ka na. Iba yung kulay ng kanyang balon. Hindi naman yung kailangan isipin.
Ay, nako,
Can I read this?
Okay.
Matt Resurrection sent us an excerpt from the Lotus Pond book, which is written by Tita Socorro. No? So he says, trees give shade to everyone, regardless of their status and background. The tree does not care for our name, rank, age, sex, qualifications, etc. The tree does not ask for our passport or visa. It does not ask whether we are sinful or pious. The tree gives anyone the needed shade from scorching sun and protection from driving rain. Yan.
Sinulat ko ba yun? Parang,
Nalimutan mo na.
Mga
She
senior
has
na yan.
many writings.
Diba?
So,
So,
moments of inspired
Alalahanin ninyo,
moments.
alalahanin niyo
inspired
talaga.
yan.
That's why,
Pero yun nga, very tolerant to think that, that everyone benefits.
you see, a person, kung ang tao,
Not
who is
only the
tolerant,
people now, even
which
people
ang
next
vision
time,
niya,
no?
his vision of everything is of equal.
Yeah.
And then, ano siya, mapakaumbaba.
Yes.
Hindi
You know,
siya
so,
judging each
Oo,
one.
hindi niya sinadjudge. So,
Just
alalahanin niyo what
accept, no?
that nature does to you, how that consciousness will do to you. Kasi sa atin dito, pag tayo hindi makatulog, hindi mo marami sa atin hindi makatulog, pasok yung streams of thoughts sa isip ng tao. Kahit hanggang gabi, hindi mo na
Keeps you
maalis.
awake.
Keeps you awake.
Mhm.
Pero you analyze what comes into your thoughts. It will have to do with many of the things that you could have just, dapat yata hindi ko na pinansin yung ganun. Dapat yata hindi ko.
Pinaglampas na lang.
Pabayaan nyo na lang.
It is what it is. Let go.
You become reasonable. Yun ang kagandahan. No? Kasi once you lose that, they basically are not using the potential of the human mankind gift. Ano ba yung mankind gift sa atin? Yung abilidad natin to be able to love and be loved and that see everybody equally and recognize not just the human beings, but everyone in the creation. All the creative beings are made of the same energy, life. Okay, so nakikita mo, we don't treat everybody differently. Ay, puno lang yan. Ay, ibon yan. Ay, sige, aso
pawikan lang yan.
Pawikan lang yan. No. In a person who has that vision, tolerant, sees everybody equally. Oh, what's the question of this person losing sleep?
Yeah.
Mahinahon.
Peaceful siya.
Mahinahon ang buhay.
Ay, si Batin, si Yogi Padilla, good morning. At meron din input si Lakbay Gulay. Listen with the ears of tolerance. See through the eyes of compassion. Speak with the language of love. Let us be like a tree, like a mother full of love.
Oh, ganda naman yan. Thank you for
Yes.
sharing that. So nice.
Yes. Actually, we have a lot to gain by being tolerant. Although we need to make a distinction about, tolerance doesn't mean accepting wrongdoings.
Oh.
Yung parang tayo nagbubulag-bulagan sa mga crimes or
Sa mga bagay,
abuso.
or no.
Oo. We are tolerant of things that are by nature. Ganyan eh. Like accepting a person's unique personality, the equality and everything. But when it comes to wrongdoing, we're also warriors.
Yeah, or also, we know what is, kumbaga, we live in a reasonable way. So we understand what
You have to
are the
be
limits and
reasonable.
we cannot just let things be. Kasi you know what? It leads to chaos. Eh.
So
We cannot tolerate that. So.
Whatever is beneficial,
Yeah.
no?
Yeah.
But a tolerant person may accept certain limitations and abuse towards himself. But a tolerant person will never want to have that same nature of abusiveness towards him done to somebody else. Yung mga ganun na nature ng tao eh. But yet at the same time,
Kaya natin magtiis. Pero hindi natin magtiis na merong inaapi.
at saka yung, alam mo eh, kasi you'll be sensitive na. Ay, nang-aapi na yan, ay, nanggagamit na lang yan. Ganito ang ginagawa niya. Alam niyo, for example, maraming mga bagay nakikita natin na nangyayari, gawa-gawain ng maraming tao na hindi naman tama. Yung mga bagay na ganyan, kailangan baguhin. Kailangan magbigay ka rin ng informasyon dahil lahat ng ginagawa mo, makakahadlang, hindi lang sa buhay mo, kundi sa buhay ng iba.
Right information.
Part of social
It is
responsibility
information.
na sinabi mo, you have to be actually helpful to others, which includes improving their situation and correcting the wrongs.
Right.
Di ba?
You see, the nature of caring is not just Wala na eh. No, the nature of caring, nilalim yan eh. Hindi mo mapepeke yun. You know, yung kanina, yung aming governor, bata, no? So, syempre, she's young and very open, no? And open to so many new things coming her way, but she has this ability to be able to see, wait, it's not based on something that's vested in her, but it's something that has to do, sabi nga niya, every time she meets with her cabinet and main people during conferences, there's a choice for her. What do I prioritize? Sabi niya, is it economic gain and prosperity, or is it environment? Sabi niya, aanin mo kung environment mo sound, then magkakaroon ng prosperity para sa lahat. Pero kung sa economic, may disparity yun eh. Naghahanap ng, yung mga taong may pagkukulang sa kanilang mga resources, may limits. Ang parang kinabang doon, yung mga tao na who had a head start. So it's pagdating sa, kasi dapat pantay-pantay dapat lahat. Yun ang gusto niyang intention. Pagdating sa economic, kailangan pantayan tayo lahat. Pantayan laban. Pero pagdating sa, pero para maging ganun yun, yung environmental stability and soundness is very important because we all need the resources. And we all live. Hindi yung si ganito, mas maraming resource. Si ganito, ay, nalang yung konti, kayo na lang yung mag-igib ng tubig at saka mag-pompa yung panara. So these are things that, again, having qualities of caring, tolerance, courage. Kaya nga may courage. Kailangan yan. You have to be courageous. With the onslaught.
To do the right thing.
Yeah. It takes courage to do that. No? And we can talk about that next time. Ubus na yung oras natin. So maraming salamat sa inyo sa inyong pakikinig. At we always hope that we have shared something to make your lives better and the lives of others better, because we know when we share you all this information, you know, it goes deeper in our own. It changes us further.
And thank you for sharing with us also.
Yes.
Okay, have a pleasant weekend. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mag-ingat kayo palagi.
See you next
Thank you.
Saturday.
Pangkalusugan, pangkalikasan, go Palakas!